Hey traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to Thursday's report. It's the 22nd of October. So we've had last night was quite an interesting night. We saw a couple decent moves, primarily on the dollar yen going lower, and risk currencies moved higher. Now the pound jumped after positive news continues on the Brexit front. We saw a very strong move from the pound to the USD, and we also saw the euro as well make another strong move, so taking that to basically 3 sessions in a row. Now the Aussie is lower today after yesterday's higher close. We're still seeing momentum tracking lower after that trend break, so we'll have to see if sellers are able to get down and test that low again, and if buyers come back in. Now the pound really jumped, so we can just see that move here yesterday. It was all really on the back of positive developments between talks between the EU and the government of the United Kingdom. So for now, a deal, talks look to be resuming, and hopefully a deal will be made, because a no deal Brexit would be a fantastic shorting opportunity for the pound, but it wouldn't be very good for the UK economy at all. So we'll see how that progresses. Hopefully it will continue to stay on a positive track. Now stocks last night made some surprising moves lower. Now basically, after a quick rally yesterday on the German 30, we saw a very strong move lower, and we did see also US markets as well follow lower as well. But today we have seen further selling after a pretty flat session, but buyer demand and buyer confidence doesn't look too great at the moment, as we've seen 2 days in a row now where rallies have been cut down, and we are seeing a bit of a move lower at this stage in the out of hour session. So now just finally we're going to have a good look at oil and the dollar yen today. So we'll start with the dollar yen. So last night the dollar was pretty much creamed, and the yen made a very strong move against the dollar, and this took us back down to levels, testing some of that low area seen in September. And for now, this level is a support point. We can see that goes all the way back down to the 3rd early this year, and if sellers are really for real on this, we want to see a break, but that support point has been holding for a while now, so that's really the key level that we're just watching at the moment. If that will be a defense point for buyers, or if we're going to see a new rally that gets faded and then retest that and breaks that point. So a break of that support level would be quite significant and could set up further tests, lower down to possibly to that 103 handle. So we're keeping an eye on that one tonight to see if that was a one-day event, or if something a little bit more is going on with sellers basically taking over momentum, and this is going to be a matter of time before they have another crack at support and possibly try and break that support, taking the market lower. Now we're just going to have a look at oil. Oil was another surprise. So basically we had a decent move lower lower overnight after this level of resistance continues to hold. So that's really from that 41.50 area. It's continued to remain a force this week, and this goes all the way back to when it was first really put into test back on the 17th of September. Now weaker demand outlook and a rise in gasoline inventories definitely hurt buy momentum, and we saw a very quick turnaround from yesterday. We had this push higher that was rejected, now it turned into a failed high. Resistance was reinstated once again, and now we've had a break, and we can see a trend break here on yesterday's bar. So momentum is definitely looking like it's in favor of sellers, and now we're looking to see if they can continue on with that. Now overall though, we're seeing this significant resistance point, but there is also support. Now that level of support is down around that 34 point down to 36.70. So if we did see a new extension lower, that would be the first target, would look, if reached by sellers, that would possibly looking for some defense from buyers. Now if that was to be broken at that level, that would start to set up a very different picture. And just looking here, we can see that we had this very nice recovery trend after that amazing move lower, and at the moment it really struggled to carry forward with any momentum after it got up to that 43 area. Now we've had a step down and it's making a new level of resistance. So we're just going to keep a good eye on this to see if buyers are able to come back in. But if they're not, and sellers once again get this market going lower, then we'll be looking around that level around 37 to come in as support. And then if we do see another counter rally, if that's faded and pushed lower, that would be the key level. If there was a break below this area here, potentially that could be turning into a new medium to long-term downtrend. But for now, sellers would need to get down to that level, and if buyers are able to regroup, we'll be looking to see if buyers can break above that resistance level. And then if they are able to do that, the next real solid test for buyers will be up again around that 43.50 points. So that's some of the key levels we're watching at the moment on oil from a longer term really picture on the daily chart. So that's really it for today's report. We thank you for watching and listening, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your trading day. And until tomorrow's report, we wish you good trading, and bye for now.